Okay, so Paul Theron from Vestac now joins me for Mad Markets, but there have been earnings out a short while ago from PSG. Headline earnings per share up 21.7%, interim dividend up 30%. So headline earnings per share for PSG up almost 22%.
Woohoo.
Okay, so Paul, since you are so excited about that, let's actually talk about Impala Platinum.
Yeah, much more interesting
Zimplats, I know that you actually invested in Impala Platinum. You have a holding in Impala Platinum.
We've had a difficult relationship with Impala over the years because we've been latterly getting a bit depressed about them. But this is good news because you know the big fight going on there about Zimplats, and the minister there wanted to take 49% or something. Anyway, there was a gathering at Selous, which is somewhere in Zimbabwe, and they are announcing that they're giving 10% of Zimplats to a community trust and another $10 million investment in something or other. And they announced the going ahead with a big capital upgrade. But the key issue here is that the event at which this was happening was addressed by none other than the Right Honourable Robert Gabriel Mugabe, which, as everybody knows, is the only person that counts up there. So people are like saying, okay, well, this is not exactly what we were expecting, but if the big guy is the one making the announcement, then everything's good, right?
Yes, which
so
means
the share price is up 5%.
Exactly, this is why Impala Platinum is enjoying fantastic gains. So enough to allay the fears of those investors that were
Well,
worried.
who knows? You know, next week.
Does that mean you're going to be buying more Impala Platinum?
Well,
you're still worried. I know,
you know
the
this is not the only problems. Yes, electricity, safety issues, and so on and so forth. But at the same time, I'm very positive about the metal because there doesn't seem to be any issue of replacement for the auto catalysts, yes.
So Northern Platinum actually in aggressive wage talks, but apart from that, it
seems some story floating around today, which, you know, I know yesterday I was telling you we need more drama, more corporate excitement on Mad Markets. So there's this European company that I think's got connections with Russian oligarchs and so on called ENRC. And they apparently have accumulated a 12% stake in Northam. Now, you know, Northam lost its controlling stakeholder in Mvela when they unbundled that. So people have been waiting for Northam to kind of come to light. And I'm hoping this could be something because the share price has done extremely poorly.
Is this fact or rumor?
No, they do own the stake. The question now is whether they're going to convert that and start doing something and making a noise and or putting more people on the board and or getting more shares and so on. But really, for those long-suffering, common and ordinary minority shareholders, any excitement will be, you know, gratefully received.
Are you a common minority
shareholder? We do regrettably have a few clients that own that pooch. It's not been doing well.
So, also speaking of companies, international companies being interested in local companies, Telkom is being eyed out by a Korean telecoms company, wanting 20% stake. And actually, I was talking to Wayne McCurry a little earlier, and he was saying that current shareholders are going to see a dilution of their shares as opposed to being able to participate.
Look, everybody knows the Koreans are all smart and hard-working. So, you know, the news initially has been quite well received, but I'm a bit skeptical. I'm not quite sure why they'd want to give the Telkom management cash, because we know what the Telkom management does with cash. They throw it in the cash burning machine. But, you know, I suppose good things could flow from this. We know Korea has got the best bandwidth in the business, so maybe they'll come and do something like fiber to the home or something.
So save the bull, Paul. How are you feeling that capitalism is being attacked?
Yes, this Occupy Wall Street thing.
It's coming to South Africa.
It's coming to South Africa. They tried to get the chaps hosed out of the park in Wall Street today. Apparently they ran down Broadway. At some point, there was a risk that they were going to attack the bull. You know, the bull on Wall Street, at the bottom of Wall Street? There was talk, the protesters were shouting, castrate the bull, castrate the bull. But I'm happy to report that the NYPD formed a barricade around the bull, and the bull has been saved for the moment.
I'm so excited. PPM is working.
Ah, yes.
So
thank goodness, because I was getting to the point where if I heard another one of those lame BlackBerry jokes about, you know, Chuck Norris, 3-day phone sex, you know, I work, I don't work, you know, what did the one thank goodness it's working again.
Did you hear the joke when Steve Jobs actually switched off the server in the cloud?
Yes, yes. And, you know, the BlackBerry 3-day commemorative service for, you know, Steve Jobs and so on, yes.
Okay, Paul, what else are you looking at for next week?
Well, it's more earnings in the US. We've had a fabulous week. I mean, our portfolio is up 12% in 10 days. 12% in 10 days. I want to repeat that. Portfolio is up 12% in 10 days.
He's not talking his own book.
You know, I think I'm going to go and have a beer now and relax.
Paul Theron, thank you very much for joining us.